From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of a ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now Allen again. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Can't bring him down. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Fights out the defender. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Hasn't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll bring up a second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
56.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. On play action, Allen. Cook makes the catch on the outright. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
319. 56. 5 wide. What's up?
Here's Allen to throw it. That is incomplete. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
Hey, tight.
Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on a sack. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Alert! Regular. What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a ghost situation here on 4th and inches.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Dragon 60.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. They find some open field here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we explanations.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Bison. Go check. Go check. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Hup.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Running room at the 50. Look out. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. Now Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir, 40 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They set up the screen, and Achane has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
19, 7 targets, 7.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. 25 yards that time.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert! Hey, tight. What's that?
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing now is Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Allen to throw once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
2nd and 6. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 3rd down, Achane. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
They're going to try and throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen going to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
No, no.
First and 10
Come
at
on,
the
come on.
29-yard line.
Back. Ready.
Running right, here's Achane. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This is second and 8.
Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Now and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Cup 19. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third
Ready.
and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run it with Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. To the air, Allen. Throw that side to Kincaid. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 32.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Dwayne Eskridge. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
Alert! 56, 56.
Now Allen again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.